Yo, Live Life fam, it's your boy Live Life 815 coming at y'all again with another video. Today your boy gonna be reviewing WandaVision episode 7, and it was a great episode. It feel like one episode per week is not enough, and they only 30 minutes. I need more. I need more, Marvel. I do. But anyway, this is your typical spoiler warning for episode 7. If y'all have not seen it, click off the video right now, unless y'all want to be spoiled, because there's some big spoilers in this episode. It's a pretty big episode. Let us know a lot of information. So spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it, y'all. So episode 7 starts off with Wanda in the bed, and right off the bat we can already tell that it is a Modern Family type of episode. I mean, the name of the episode is called Breaking the Fourth Wall, and she's literally doing that throughout the whole episode. But we don't quite see the therapist that she's talking to until the end. But we'll get to that. Remember those spoilers I was talking about? Episode kicks off, Wiccan and Speed coming into their mom's room, and it seems like she's pretty much down in the dumps of what happened last episode. If y'all don't remember, she had to expand the hex because Vision went out seeking help because he knew something wasn't right, and he ended up breaking apart. She expanded the whole hex. I don't know how far, but pretty far. She pretty much caught everybody in it except for Hayward and a couple other Asura agents. But Wiccan tells her that he's hearing all these voices in his head, and it's so noisy it won't stop. Wanda, she says it in the episode, she's taking a day for herself. Another interesting note, episode comes on and Vision is not there. Vision isn't there. He's not waking up next to Wanda. Where could Vision be? So Wanda eventually comes downstairs to be with Wiccan and Speed, and I'm noticing that their video game consoles are going all the way back in the eras, back in the day. I think I seen a GameCube Nintendo, I seen an Atari. Man, only thing I didn't see is that PlayStation 5. Don't even look like Marvel can get their hands on it. But your boy got one. Okay, back to WandaVision, episode 7. The twins ask about Vision, where is their dad? And interestingly enough, Wanda says, I can't force him to be here if he doesn't want to be here, sweetie. And yeah, he definitely did not want to be there because from the start of the episode, your boy was out. But then we flash to the carnival that we seen at the end of last episode, and we see what happened to your girl Darcy. Darcy is now an escape artist in the circus. Vision goes up to her, says, "Do you remember me? You tried to help me." Really funny thing here, man. Darcy thought Vision was trying to get at her. She said, "Hard pass, my man. You not even human." But eventually Vision does his thing, unlocks her mind, and this is where it starts getting good. Darcy informs Vision pretty much on his whole history. And for the people that's been bringing up Ultron, the boy was name dropped in this episode. Vision pretty much said, so this eye was supposed to be pretty much a suit for Ultron. This was supposed to be Ultron's body. And I derived from Jarvis. Like, he had no idea. Darcy let him in on all of that, and we see that everything is happening for Vision and Darcy not to make it back to Wanda. Now, throughout the whole episode, we're assuming that Wanda is doing this, but we get that answer soon enough. So while Wanda is chilling with the kids, guess who pops in? None other than Agnes. And once again, Wanda seems to have no problem using her magic around her. She uses magic to open the door for her. Keep that in mind, y'all. So throughout the first part of the episode, we get an idea that Wanda just wants to take the day for herself and unwind. And guess who volunteers to look after the twins? Y'all guessed it. It's Agnes. And Wanda agrees. For everybody who's been watching my WandaVision reviews, I've told you I think Agnes is trying to get her hands on those twins, but am I right? Am I right. Keep watching and you will find out. So we then cut to Monica Rambeau and her special engineer that she's been teasing this like for the past couple of episodes. We didn't even get to see him. Just turns out that boom, they got this vehicle that can supposedly go inside the Hex. They said it was their toughest space module vehicle, something like that. Long story short, Monica tries to go through in this truck, and what y'all think happened? The truck started to turn. Now we know all the Agents of S.W.O.R.D. did not want Monica to go through that portal again. So she hopped out that whip. But then what she do? She looked at Jimmy Woo and she said, "Gotta go." And she started to go through that portal. And when she was going through that portal, we heard a little bit of Captain Marvel. We heard a little bit of her mom. And it seemed like it was a struggle for her to get through that portal at first. And then boom, the powers of, I don't know what she's gonna be. Like, I don't know what they're gonna call her at this point. Are they gonna call her Photon, or are they gonna give her her other alter ego, Spectrum? We'll just wait to find out. But she does get through the Hex and she runs to Wanda's front yard where the confrontation happens, y'all. She runs up to Wanda and she's trying to explain what Hayward's trying to do on the outside. He's trying to paint her like she's the villain. Now, Wanda is not happy to see Monica back in the Hex. She asks her, what is she doing there? She starts doing her Hex magic. And Monica starts to get through to her. She starts saying, I lost somebody too. You know, and the hardest thing I had to do was deal with it. But I don't have the powers to make my own reality. And even if I did, I don't think I would want to control my pain. If you think about it, that's really what Wanda's doing. She's not letting herself get over everything that's happened. Agnes comes outside, tells Monica that it's probably best that she goes. And we see that she's touching Wanda's shoulder. It seems like she has some type of influence over Wanda. Wanda then says, you need to leave. Don't make me hurt you. And we see Wanda pretty much go with Agnes. They go back to her house, and this is where the bombshell happens, ladies and gentlemen. Wanda notices that there's half-eaten peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And then this is where Wanda has to get Mother of the Year, y'all. She realizes the kids are not there. She says, Agnes, where are my twins? Agnes has the nerve to say they probably playing in the basement. Now, if y'all looking at my video like, why would that be such a bombshell for you, B? Like, why would playing in the basement be such a shock to you, Live Life? Y'all haven't seen Agnes's basement. Her basement looked like a dungeon, y'all. Now we see Wanda going down the stairs, calling for her kids, and we stumble across what I believe is the key to this whole Hex. We come across this book, and I believe that's what Agnes is siphoning the power to be able to create this whole Hex, this whole spell. She has the whole town under her spell, and I honestly believe now Wanda is somewhat influenced by her too. And the big reveal happened, ladies and gentlemen. Agnes walks down the stairs and says, oh, Wanda, you didn't think that you were the only magical thing in Westview, did you? And she is revealed to be none other than what everybody called, we knew it, she's Agatha Harkness. And it even came with her own little catchy theme song. It was Agatha all along. Hey, it was Agatha all along. That mug hit though. That's gonna be on repeat. Like like I want to hear that on Disney radio. When my daughter is listening to Disney radio on XM, I want to hear it was Agatha all along. Hey, it was Agatha all along. But I still don't really think it's all Agatha. But throughout this whole montage, we see how she was controlling everything from the first episode. But one thing I did notice is on Evan Peters' Quicksilver, her magic was on his back. So it's not something that she created. She was influencing him. We did see Quicksilver, aka Pietro, Evan Peters at the end of the episode, more like the end credit scene, because this episode did have one. He ran up on Monica Rambeau looking to get in Agatha's basement. And he says, Snooper's gonna snoop. I don't know. I still think he's under the influence of Agnes, aka Agatha Harkness at this point. Everybody in Westview is. That vision hasn't unlocked yet. So I still think it's a chance that he can be the Pietro from the X-Men universe, just under Agatha's control. I'm not sure, y'all. At this point, I don't know. Marvel, Kevin Feige, they blowing everybody's mind. They proving that they can exist after Endgame, because a lot of people thought after Endgame, where's the Marvel Cinematic Universe gonna go? They going up, y'all. All the way up. Anyway, comment below. Let your boy know what y'all thought about episode 7. Are y'all excited to see about the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I mean, can you even call it a cinematic universe? At this point, we got Disney Plus looking like movies every week. Every week, y'all. But if y'all haven't, subscribe to the channel. Like this video to get your boy in the algorithm. The Cash App gonna be somewhere in the video. Don't forget to live life, y'all.
And I killed Sparky, too.